Shalom and welcome to 2 Minutes of Torah. This year is entitled Hachaim, the Bobover Rebbe, and Ben Gurion. Certainly doesn't sound like much connection between these people, certainly not the last one. But here's what the Hachaim says when he's commenting on the prophetic psukim in Parshat Balak, when Bilam is predicting the future of Klal Yisrael in the Messianic era. So the Hachaim writes that there's a few possibilities. It's based on the Gemara and Sanhedrin and many other sources as well. He quotes the Zohar. We could go ahead and have it in a miraculous way, where it's just going to be breathtaking and clear and above the laws of nature. That's if we merit it. But if we don't merit the redemption, but the time has come, and God has said the time has arrived. So then he says it could come through derech hateva, and it could come through people who are shveilim, who may not be on the greatest level, they may not even be religious, observant Jews. So it's a well-known idea that the Gula could come, the redemption could come in two different ways, through our merits, and it would be miraculous, or it could be on a donkey, so to speak, where we don't deserve it, but the time has come, and God says, this is it. So Rabbi Twersky, Shlita, my father-in-law, told me that when he was in Bobover in 1948, and they heard about Hakamat Medina, that the state has been established, his uncle, the Bobover Rebbe, told him that Ben Gurion, this is the Hachaim description of a person who may not be a firm observant Jew, but a Jew nonetheless. And he says, this is it, derech hateva. The time has come for God to begin the redemption process, and Ben Gurion is the one. So that's a story heard from Rabbi Twersky, who heard it directly from his uncle, the Bobover Rebbe. Fascinating story, fascinating piece of history. And the fact is, it's not just a beautiful Hachaim and a very nice application of Hachaim. It's a crucial, crucial understanding that we may have, many of us have these expectations, grand expectations that redemption has to be this way, it has to be that way, it has to be through this individual, and that individual has to happen through only these kind of people, and the government is always acting this way and that way, and the fact is no such thing. No such thing. On the contrary, our Masorah tradition made it clear that redemption could be through absolute miracles if we merit it, but it also could be a slow, gradual, natural process, and it could come from some very surprising sources, which really happens to be the case with many of the previous redemptions as well. Mi'etz Hashem, we're experiencing the Atchalta de Gula, the beginning of the redemption. We all merit to see the complete redemption from Herav Yameinu speedily in our days. Shalom.